Okay, now I'm going to explain volume of cylinder, where for this section we will just discuss about right cylinder, where right cylinder means that if we take a straight line between the center of this base and the center of this end faces, if you take a straight line between these 2 points, it will perpendicular to the radius of base and end faces. So that is right cylinder means. Okay, now we will discuss about volume of cylinder, how to find volume of cylinder. To make it easier, let's just consider this 100 rupiah coins. So here I have 5 coins. Now, if we stack up all of these coins vertically, we can see that we will have a circular tower where the shape actually just the same as cylinder. So we can say that it is a cylinder, right? And then if we see every coin here are parallel and identical, the same, right? Parallel and identical, the same. Now, what is the shape of the cross section? As I remember last time, some of you were confusing what is cross section mean. Let's see this as a solid, a cylinder, cylindrical solid, yeah. So if we slice this parallel to the base, so that we have this, so we can see the cross section here. So this is the cross section. So if we slice another one, so that we have another part, this is also the cross section. This one also the cross section. So we can conclude that each of the cross section are just the same shape, where it is just the same with the base. It is a circle, right? So we can conclude that a cylinder has a uniform cross section. So basically, it is just almost the same with prism. The difference is only on the base. If prism, the shape of the base is polygon, and then for cylinder, as we see here, the base is a circle. So the concept is just the same with prism, but we cannot say that this cylinder is a prism. So now let's just try to find the volume of cylinder by considering these coins. So basically, if we just view this cylinder from the end of face here, it is just the same like what we have discussed in the last chapter about area and perimeter of plane figures, right? So if we just view this as plane figure, it means we just consider this part, this side. We know that this is a circle. It means the area of this is pi r square. But the case here is we have thickness. So we have thickness here. So we want to find what is the volume all of this, right? So let's just try to slice it so that the thickness approach to 0, so that we just have a plane figure. So let's say we slice it, become 5 slices here, 5 slices. So if we view each slice as a plane figure, it means that the area is pi r square. But because our case here is cylinder, it means we need to talk the total here. So we have pi r square, and then the total become pi r square times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we have 5 slices before, right? 5 slices. So the total become 5 times pi r square. Makes sense, right? So yeah, that's it. That's the volume of cylinder. That is for special case if we just have 5 slices. For general case, let's see it here. This is the height. This is the height, this is the base. The base is a circle. We don't know how many slices that we can make from this cylinder, right? So the volume, if it is just 5 slices as we have before, it will times 5. But because here we have h, it means just times h. So we have the volume of the cylinder is pi r square times height. That's it. That's the volume of cylinder. Easy, right? So actually we can just use the concept of prism also, that says that the volume equals to base area times height. And we can see it is just the same like what we just found it from this coin. Base area is pi r square and height is h. So now let's see some examples. The simple one. Let's just take the simple one. If the volume of a cylinder is, let's say, 135 centimeter cube, and the diameter is 7 centimeter. Find the height of the cylinder. So here we have given information is volume 135, and then we have another one, the diameter. So we have volume is 135 centimeter cube, and then diameter is 7 centimeter. We have volume, it means we just use the formula of volume. Here is pi r square times height. Pi r square times height, where we want to find height, right? Height, so height. And then do we have radius? We don't have radius, but we have diameter here. So we can find radius equals to 3.5 centimeter. Then we can just use the formula of volume, because volume is 135, where the formula is pi r square h. Let's just substitute this. Replace volume become pi r square times height equals 135 centimeter cube. Pi r is 3.5 square, and then height is unknown, so 135 centimeter cube. So we have h equals to algebra, it's become 135 centimeter cube over, this is centimeter square, right? So pi times 3.5 square centimeter square, it is equals to 3.51 centimeter. This is correct to 3 significant figure. Easy, right? Problem involving the volume of a pipe. So let's see the question here. A pipe of radius 2.8 centimeter discharge water at a rate of 3 meter per second. Calculate the volume of water discharged per minute, giving your answer in liters. So let's just write what is given information here. Given that the radius is 2.8 centimeter, and then discharge water at a rate of 3 meter per second, and then we want to find volume of water discharged per minute, giving your answer in liters. So let's just try to figure out the pipe here. So we have a pipe where the radius is 2.8 centimeter here, 2.8 centimeter, and then we don't know what is the length of this pipe, but we have here the rate is 3 meter per second. So because this is centimeter, let's just convert it first. 300 centimeter per second. So because the rate is 300 centimeter per second, let's just say this is 300 centimeter. This pipe discharges water at a rate of 300 centimeter per second. It means that the volume of water discharged is just the same with the volume of water that fills the pipe along this. It means the length is 300 centimeter. It means if we want to find what is the volume of water that is discharged for 1 second, we just need to find what is the volume of this pipe, right? So first of all, let's just find what is the volume of this pipe with length is 300 centimeters. So volume of the pipe where the length, the height, yeah, here because this is the height is 300 centimeter. It is equals to pi r square height here. So pi r is 2.8 square times height. The height is 300 centimeters. So the volume of water is 2352 pi centimeter square. So this is for 1 second, right? Because the rate is 300 centimeter per second. So for 1 second, the volume of water that discharge is 2352 pi centimeter cube. Now we want to find the volume of water discharged per minute. If this is 1 second, it means we just need to multiply to 1 minute equals to 60 seconds. So this is in 1 second, yeah. In 1 second, this is in 1 second. So in 1 minute, the volume of water discharge equals to 2352 pi centimeter cube times 60, which is equals to 400 44300 centimeter cube. This is correct to 3 significant figure, and then it is equals to 443 liter per centimeter cube. 2 liter is divided by 1000. That's it.